I'm Eric Sailors, and I'm here at the 2009 Cal State Northridge Conference for Assistive Technology. I'm going to go inside the exhibit halls and check out some booths for different kinds of assistive technology. Let's see what I find. I'm here with Lauren Stafford from Bizzle, and she's going to demonstrate some software for children with autism.
So we have a visual learning software where we're creating visuals for organization, instruction, and expression. So different tools to really show and teach a student anything with visuals in different ways. So we have matching boards for question and answer, we have games, we have books, we have timers, we have token boards, and first then boards. You can create any kind of content for math, reading, science, speech and language, occupational therapy through the use of visuals in all different kinds of ways. So I'm going to show you a different part of the program. We have a shared library where people create lessons and post them so people can access lessons from all over the country from people who are working with kids with autism. It's starting from a school called the Monarch School that's working in this area of visual language. So I'm going to show you here on the screen over here.
Okay, I'm going to go over to the screen here.
So here we have the main screen. Right now this is my home page. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the library. And in the library I have the ability to search for different lessons. I can type in keywords. I can search by board type, whether it's a game, a matching board, a timer, a book, an email address, or a subject content area. And then I would simply click search and I can find a lesson.
And you're going to demonstrate a game to us?
I'm going to demonstrate a game to you. So here we have a lesson that was created using different modes here. So here I have Eric, and Eric can choose his player. I'm going to make Eric a helicopter, and I'm going to state the ruling here, and I can choose the number of players, and I can select play. Here it's telling us that it's Eric's turn, and I have a little helicopter. I can also use a picture view if I want. I can import a picture to use it to give a cue for the child whose turn it is. So I'm going to go ahead and select my spinner here, and Eric's going to take his turn. And it's telling me to move one, and giving me a little cue here to move one space. And then it's going to give me a direction, and I can listen to an audio file. 5:30. 5:45.
That said, clap your hands.
I can add a video. Show a video to actually model behavior.
Okay. So here's a video that's modeling the behavior.
And I can keep replaying it if I want to practice and show some rehearsals.
And then I know we talked, yeah, thank you. We talked before about how then the student who's watching this could actually do the behavior and clap on their own.
And we're working, again, using things like this in a group setting. Where we're working with our kids, we have it on the smart board, and we're showing it. And we might start with one or two kids, and then as we show the video, you see the rest of the kids in the classroom are actually modeling the behavior, and they see it on the screen, and they actually see it on the video, and you'll see that all the kids are participating and working with the program and working with following the directions. So it's a really great way, especially with using the smart board, to engage a large group. So,
very cool. Well, thank you for sharing Bizzle.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Brenda Bender of Don Johnston Incorporated, and she's going to show the latest version of CoWriter.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right. The new part of CoWriter is setting up the preferences for the student before they even come to the computer. So I'm going to set one up for Eric. So I'm going to write Eric in here. And it will bring up a wizard for you as a teacher. You may want to look at the wizard.
Yeah.
So that you can see how to set up the preferences for the student. It will go through what you need to do, what templates you need. We have templates in here for autistic, dyslexia, all that stuff. So I can continue, and I have multiple things of how I can set up the student. And I just keep going. Let's say I want to do background color, text color. We have flexible spelling, all these things down here, all the preferences. Because of the time constraint, I'm going to finish this right now. And now I'm going to bring up Microsoft Word. And I'm going to wake up CoWriter. And now I can write the sentence, today is a new day. See how the word prediction comes up?
Right.
Today's
That's very cool.
Yes.
Now, Are you able to change the number of options of words that you can get?
Well, I have
while
a palette now.
Okay.
Over here to the right, I can go to settings, and I have the ability to change how I want the window to look, how many choices I want to show up in the window. I can change the font, whatever I want. There are many, many things that I can do.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you for
welcome,
sharing, co-writer. Okay, I'm here with Steve Bain from Origin Instruments, and he's going to demonstrate a prototype Kindle that uses switch access. All right, go ahead.
Yes, we're showing at the CSUN conference in 2009 a prototype of access for page forward and page back on the Amazon Kindle. And so the idea is that with adaptive switches, we're showing it with buddy buttons, but it could potentially be any kind of adaptive switch, including an eye blink switch or a sip and puff switch to do the page turning. So if you're someone who likes to read and can't turn the pages, then this is a potential solution.
Okay. So when could this potentially be available to the public?
We don't have a prediction yet,
Okay.
but hopefully sometime this year.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing this Kindle. I'm here with Josh Witt, who works for Tango, and he's going to demonstrate the Tango for Teens.
Hi, nice to meet you. Our new Teen Tango has vocabulary that's more advanced than the child version, and it accommodates some of those needs of a teenager. So, as an example, where in the child we might have play dates, and it has things like, you know, that's neat and this is fun. In our teen device, we have a different topic that's called hanging out. And there you'll find that there are phrases like, that's awesome, and things that are more appropriate for a teen. What we happen to be looking at right now is a school page representing a teenager, and it is the computer category within the school area.
Help me get my Tango working with the computer.
One of the things we really focus on is whole communication, so that when I hit a button,
Turn that on for me.
it's giving me a complete message.
I want you to stay here in case I need help opening a program.
And it sounds like it has a teen voice also.
It is. It's
Right.
very appropriate for a teenager, not only in appearance, and I'll scroll up here, we can see some of the others. Here we're in the hall.
Zoom in here, right. So this one's computer, this one's school talk. Right, they all look very teen-oriented.
Absolutely. The voice reflects that, and the vocabulary as well.
Show me that.
You can do your scanning speed.
Okay. So let's say a student has a question for his teacher, so how could he quickly communicate
We
that?
would probably go into school talk.
I can do it.
So
Okay.
that one I like, but most people are used to the outline.
And he'd be able to
Making me
comment
want
as
to.
well. Like if he wants to comment on something that another student is doing, then he'd be able to do that as well,
He
right?
could.
Okay.
And then your standing pattern.
I'm always kind of interested in a social language piece like that for kids
Sure.
to be able to interact with one another.
So then with your
Good morning.
So he could say good morning to another student.
Definitely. And then
Do you think she likes me?
Which could be very appropriate for middle school, yeah.
Absolutely.
Or high school, yes. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Perfect. So there are just a bunch of different examples of comments that could be used in social language.
absolutely,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, very
Definitely a social communication focus to our device.
Okay.
Social communication is what it's all about. There's a great focus on the linguistics, and requiring linguistics before we allow someone to communicate just doesn't make sense. Communication all starts revolving around social interaction.
Right. Well, very cool. Thank you for sharing the Tango for Teens.